Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the Elementor video series. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install and use the Agentic AI for a WordPress website. The name of the plugin is Angie by Elementor. Even though it is developed by Elementor, you can still use it on any other WordPress website. So even if you do not have Elementor plugin installed on your website, you can still use the Angie plugin on your WordPress website. Using this plugin, you can create WordPress admin snippets. You can also create website snippets. If you want, you can also create visual apps like games for custom 404 page, trivia, calculators, and other visual apps. You can also create custom post types and fields on any website. If you're using Elementor plugin on your website, then you can create Elementor widgets. Now look at this. What is Angie? Angie is Agentic AI for all WordPress websites. What you can create using this plugin, you can create custom Elementor widgets, WordPress admin snippets, custom post types, website snippets, and visual apps. Is it free? Yes. Angie offers a free plan with daily renewing AI credits. So that means you are going to get AI credits every day. Do I need Elementor editor to use Angie? No, it is not required. You can install it on any website. So I'm going to show you how you can install this plugin and how you can use this plugin on your websites.
Subscribe to Quick Tips YouTube channel for easy tutorials on AI tools, AI agents, WordPress, web design, automation, Elementor, WooCommerce, and more. Press the bell icon and stay updated with every new video.
So let's go to one website. Here I have a demo website which I have created using Elementor plugin, and I'm going to install the plugin on this website. So let's go to dashboard, go to plugins and click on add new plugin. And here search for Angie, A-N-G-I-E. And this is the plugin, Angie Agentic AI. It is in beta mode and it is developed by Elementor. So let's click on install now and click on activate. Alright, so the plugin is installed and it is activated. In the left hand panel, you will see the option Angie. Click on it. Alright, so we are on the dashboard. Here you will see a checkbox, I agree to the terms and conditions, and click on sign in. Now here you need to create an account on Elementor website. And it is free, so you can create a free account and connect your website with Elementor. So let's click on sign in. I already have an account on Elementor and it is going to connect to that account automatically. Right, so here you will see that I am already logged in and it has connected automatically to my Elementor account because I was already logged in to my Elementor account. Now at the top you will see Angie. If I click on it, it is going to close this sidebar. And if you want to open this sidebar, you can again click on this option, Angie. And it is going to open the sidebar. And from this sidebar, you can start using the Angie plugin. Here are some things you can try. Create custom Elementor widget, create custom code snippet, or extend Elementor widgets. If you want, you can also type in your prompt manually and you can instruct the AI to perform the task. All right, let's close it. In the left-hand panel, you will see Angie again. Let's go to Angie and we will be on the dashboard. And here you will see what would you like to do. These are the featured ideas that you can try. Image reveal menu, theme slider accordion, publishing activity widget, custom post type. If I go to Elementor widgets, you will see different Elementor widgets that you can try. Theme slider accordion, horizontal timeline. If you want to create horizontal timeline, you can use this idea. Basically, these are the prompts that you can use. WordPress admin snippets, speed test widget, publishing activity widget, custom post type, inline product editor. Then we have website snippet. Let's say you want to add back to top button on your website, you can use this prompt. Scroll, zoom effect, page transition. If I go to visual apps, these are the visual apps that you can try. Survey form builder, spin to win pop-up, quiz builder app, social proof toast. Here you will see more ideas. You will see a prompt library. You can use the prompts from this library. Like for the Elementor widgets, you will see different prompts are there. If you want to create visual apps, you will see different visual apps are there. Interactive 404 maze game. Let's try some of these prompts. Let's go to website snippet and let's say I want to add back to top button. If I go here, I do not have back to top button on this demo website, so I'm going to add one. So let's click on use this idea and you will see the prompt here. Build a floating scroll to top button using code that appears after scrolling down X pixels. We can change it, let's say after scrolling down 100 pixel. Let's make it 100 pixel. Show arrow up icon, clicking smoothly scrolls to the top. Include WordPress admin controls to trigger the scroll. If you want to customize the prompt, you can customize the prompt. I'm going to use this prompt, and let's enter this prompt and it will start working on it. You will also see what the AI is currently doing. Alright, so now it says scroll to top button created. I built a floating scroll to top button with smooth scrolling and complete WordPress customizer control for its design, animation and trigger behavior. Okay, saved as a reusable snippet in the WordPress and available in the snippet library. So it will be available in the snippet library. So we will need to click on a reload. Okay, and at the top you will see it is still in test mode. And I'm going to click on publish to live. Now it says publishing the scroll button to live website. All right, now let's move out of the test mode and let's go to the home page. Let's refresh it. All right, let's close this sidebar. Let's start scrolling down and you will see a scroll to top button in the bottom right hand corner. So if I click on it, it will go to the top section of the website. This one looks good. If you want to customize it, you can instruct the Angie to customize the button. Let's say if you want to change the background color of this button, you can enter that prompt in the Angie and it will make those changes automatically. Here you will see open snippet library. Let's click on it. So now we are on the snippet library. It is under Angie tab in the left hand panel. You will see code snippets and this is the snippet that we just created. Right, if I go to agents, it is still coming soon. Run agents powered by real WordPress expertise and full context of your website. It is still coming soon. If I go to settings, these are the basic settings of this plugin. If you want, you can also deactivate Angie from this website. Let's click on Angie again. And if I go to this button here, you will see the free credits. And currently we have used only the 3% of a daily AI credits. If you want to collapse this sidebar, you can click on it and it will collapse the sidebar. Let's try another prompt. Let's go to Angie. Let's go to home. Let's try horizontal timeline. Let's click on it. Now it is going to create horizontal timeline for us. This is basically an Elementor widget that we can use. Alright, so now here it needs some clarification. Which editor will you use to add this timeline? Let's say I'm using Elementor. So I'm going to use Elementor, click continue. And the second question is, how should event content be positioned relative to the horizontal timeline? Let's say alternating. Click continue. How should visitor navigate through the timeline events? Arrows on the sides to scroll, draggable, simple horizontal scroll bar. Let's try this one. Click continue. So these are the three answers. Now it is going to create the timeline. Let's reload. All right, so it is ready. Let's go back to the website here. Let's go to one of the pages here. Let's try using this page. Let's close it. Let's go to edit with Elementor. Now let's create a new section here. Click on plus sign. And in the left hand panel, you will see all the elements or the widgets that you can add. Let's minimize the atomic elements. And here you will see a new custom widget created. The horizontal timeline. That's what we created using the Angie plugin. So I'm going to drag it and drop it here. And you will see the horizontal timeline is there. Let's add one more. Let's add one more. So we have 5 different timelines here. If I go to the first one, this says first event. Now here you can change the title and the description. So this is the title, this is the description, and this is the date. Let's make it 2020. You will see the change here. And marker type is number. You can also use icon, and this is the icon. So I'm going to use number. Number will be 1. Let's go to the second, and this is named as second event. Again, you can change the title and the description and change the year or the date. Here you can add the date instead of year. Marker type is number, and that is set to 2. This is a third event. Let's make it 2022. Again, you can change the description and the title. This one is third event. Let's make it fourth event, and let's make it 2023, and number will be 4. Same thing. Let's go to next one. Let's make it fifth event, 2024, and number will be 5. So you will see horizontal timeline here, and this is the horizontal scroll bar. All right, if you want to customize it, you can go to style settings and you can change the color. Let's change the line color. Let's make it blue. You will see the change in the line color. Marker, let's change the marker color like this. Okay, and let's change the number. For the typography, you can change the color and you can change the size also like this. So this is a fully customizable horizontal timeline that we have created. Let's click on publish. Let's view the page and you will see the timeline is there. So using Angie, you can create different types of Elementor widgets, just like how we created the horizontal timeline widgets. You can add website snippet, WordPress admin snippet, or you can also create visual apps. If you go to more ideas, you will see different pre-designed prompts that you can use. If I search for WooCommerce, let's search for WooCommerce. And here you will see some prompts for the WooCommerce website. WooCommerce product marquee widget, product grid widget with gallery thumbnails. And if you want, you can also create customized Elementor WooCommerce widget. So if you want to power your WordPress website with AI, you can try using the Angie plugin. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section. And press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.